And what is good, y'all? So, welcome to Saturday Mornings Outdoors. My name is Paul K, and in this edition, we're going to be looking at maps, the best maps obtainable just strictly of the Cape Cod Canal. Very valuable asset that you can apply to your fishing the canal and planning about the canal and get to know a mental picture in your mind. Miss Denise, shapely Miss Denise says hi. And the lure I found last week, this is the wall of found. And now this is all the lures I found at the canal, most of them. Found, and found. These are collectible lures by some of the surf heroes of Massachusetts, Charlie Chinto, and there's a few assorted autographed lures that have now unfortunately passed on, but were legends of the Massachusetts surf fishing history. Tim Coleman's up there, and but anyway, so let's go look at some maps, and I'll show you what's available out there, and I'll even rate them in the level of their accuracy and their valuability. You got to get you one. All right, so here we go. These have given me countless years, if decades, of enjoyment. This is the dream book. These are what you look at trying to figure out a strategy of how to fish the canal, and the more you get to know it, all the pieces fit together, what's next to what the structure is like, where they're located, and so forth and so on. I know a lot of you guys are just visitors here, and you're only spending a week or two or even a day, but still, even at that, the maps are valuable. They're going to show you where. In my series that I'm doing, the spot checks, this brings it to life. It's showing you the physical spots from the map and what they look like, and I'm including fishing tips on how to fish them from the somewhat the knowledge that I have of it. So anyway, let's go. This is from the Cape Cod Canal Chamber of Commerce. This is online, and this is a pretty good map. It's very clear and succinct, and you can see the numbers are all marked out really well. It gives the names of a lot of the major spots, not all of them, but a lot of them. And this is available from the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce. It's downloadable. You can just look at it on your phone. This next one is from the Cape Cod Canal Army Corps of Engineers. All the time I'm hopping, go to the visitor centers and get you a map. This is the map you're going to get. As far as accuracy goes, this one is probably the most absolute pinpoint accurate. Though it only shows a few limited spots, enough to absolutely get you started. The reason why I keep recommending this as the ace beginner map is because it's so accurate. These are all your pole numbers, and they're spot on. And everywhere you see those little arrows, there's a name, Split Rock, the jungle, so forth and so on, and it's pinpointing where the holes are. So this is probably the most useful map, especially for a beginner, and it's extremely accurate. If it says, pole 265 for the jungle, it's pole 265. You'll be rest assured you're at the right spot. Next one is Canal Bait and Tackle. Now these maps cost money, and you pick these up and at the different bait shops. And this one's been around for a while. Lists many more spots, and it's really a valuable map as far as the different spots go. And you match the numbers up with the pole numbers that are listed. Or actually, this one. On this one, he doesn't list the pole numbers, but he does give much more spots to check. Now, this one's a brand new one. I'm pretty sure this one just came out in this year, 2025. This guy's name's Captain Seagull, Sport Fishing's Chat. And anyone from this area, probably up and down the coast, all the way down to Florida, is familiar with this guy. What this guy does is let me see if I have another one of his. I do. I just want to show you this for a second. This is Boston Harbor, and what he does is he marks all the fishing spots. This is a kayak fishing map of Boston Harbor, and that's what makes him famous. This is just a basic nautical chart, gives all the depth and all that really cool stuff. I sit for hours looking at this stuff, looking at the depths, but he marks all the areas in red. These are the absolutely historic fishing spots, which are extreme. He's showing you exactly where the spots are. This guy's giving it up, and that's this side, and this is the other side of it. Same thing. This is just another part in Nantasket Beach and around here, Hull Gut, and it's Boston Harbor. So, but I'm just trying to introduce you of the style of the Captain Seagull sport fishing chart. He marks the charts out for you, and this, I'm pretty sure, is a NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, technical nautical map, and he just marked all the spots. These maps, just like the land maps by NOAA. If you remember the series I did on how to navigate with a compass on land, compass land navigation, it's the same best maps that our country has to offer. That's the USGS, the United States Geological Survey maps. And don't worry about all this technical mumbo jumbo. I'm just giving you the brands so you can just pick out a good map. This is Captain Seagull. So anyway, to get back to the first one, I think this is new for 25, Cape Cod Canal. And once again, the same kind of way that he does it, but if you notice, he marks these little red spots, railroad bridge and sandbank, and all those fishing spots. He marks them with a red. He's showing you, he's showing you which where all the spots are. And last but not least, the last map that I'll show to you is the holy grail of maps. I don't think these are even attainable anymore, but these are Cape Cod Charlie's maps. This was a bait shop, famous bait shop, been around for decades, run by a guy that really catches fish. And this guy's a fisherman, and in the canal. And why I say this is the holy grail is this guy gives it up. I mean, he shows you every single tip. There's a picture of him with looks like around a 40-ish, but he tells you what stage of tide to fish, what baits to use, when, what time of year, and then he gives up all little secrets and pull numbers of all the spots. And the thing is with this map is that, unfortunately, I shouldn't even have showed you this, but it is the holy grail. Because I don't think you can get it now. It's out of print. If you look online and see if you can find it, but it's CapeCodCanalFishing.com, but it'll say it doesn't exist anymore. But it gives a lot of information that really, to be honest with you, should be taboo. I mean, you should work for it. That way you'll derive more enjoyment out of the fishing experience and knowledge. And I know guys that are only coming down here for a week or a day or two, just want fish. They don't care. They don't want to do the work and all that. I'm not trying to be degrading or anything, but that's the honest truth. You want to just come down. But in reality, good fishermen that are consistent at the canal, all of them, all the guys that write the books and everything, this is what they do. They spend years gaining knowledge, and you're not going to find that information. You're just not going to find it on any map. You just got you just got to get out there. If it's like fishing a pond or a lake, some guys know every single rock and every single where the fish is staged throughout the time of year. No map's going to help you. You can get an idea of the area of fishing with the map, along with the map, but to actually catch the fish, you have to fish. That's the true key. A map will give you a general area of where the stuff is, but where the fish are and how it is, sometimes I get comments from viewers that, the canal isn't so good. I went down there and I fished a few hours, and it's not that good of it. It's you came down, you fished 2 hours, and you didn't catch nothing, and then you're calling crap on the canal, and that's not true. You just have to put in the knowledge. You weren't at the right place at the right time with the right equipment and the right skill, and the more you do it, the better you get at, and the more consistent, basically, quote unquote, easy it gets. It's just that from that aspect, it's like any other kind of sport, hunting and fishing. A brand new hunter that goes out deer hunting, goes out for half an hour, and he doesn't catch anything, and he says, I hate this sport, it sucks. It doesn't suck. You get what I mean? So anyway, so get you a map. They're really worthwhile thing. I mean, pay a little money for map. There isn't a map here that is. It's all under $20. Most are 15 and $10, and most of them are free. There you have it. That's today's map episode. Just to give you an idea of what's available for these maps, and get as a tool to help you to fish. They're extremely useful. I mean, I've been fishing it my whole life, and there isn't a week that goes by during the fishing season that I'm not staring at this map, because I'm trying to just use logic and where to go and what, the time of year to match stuff in my brain, along with holes and certain techniques that I use that I've written down through the centuries. Yes, I'm getting older. So, but the map is imperative, and it just really adds to it. So get a map. Hope you like this edition. This is real truth. I'm trying to really give you the insider stuff on how to do this stuff. So get a map and get fishing. And hope you like and subscribe. It helps the channel. My name is Paul K, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.